Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, right now, I'll be talking about the new normal fashion predictions. Yes, I've talked about my recent vlog that I will be doing a I mentioned in my previous vlog that I will be discussing about the new normal of fashion trends based on practical reasons or logical reasons. So I've listed down 10 yes trends and 10 no trends, meaning it's not really a hard no, but it's basically your choice whether you would take this recommendation or not. But believe me, what I'm going to share with you right now are all practical and reasonable things that you may want to consider in trying to cope up with fashion, especially in this time of pandemic. First is eye color. As you can see, I'm wearing my contact lens. Since most of us will be wearing face masks, and the only thing that people will see would be your eyes, I think the most logical, fashionable thing that people will now do, especially women who are trendy and maarte like me, would be the eye color. So changing eye colors from time to time can, redefine how you would look and probably would lighten up your face even if it's covered. So that's my number one yes. So my number two yes would be eye makeup. Since again, it's somehow going hand in hand with my number one yes. The eyes are the only thing that people see. So my first practical solution for that is to go for very simple eye makeup, not too heavy. Why? Because since you'll be wearing a lot of headgear and some even would be wearing a lot of PPEs, that means there would be sweat. It's gonna be hot, and of course, when it's going to be hot, you're going to be perspiring. So that means a tendency that perspiration can go into the eye, which we don't want to happen. So my suggestion is to do light makeup. At the most, invest in a good mascara, a waterproof mascara. Next, number three, I've mentioned it earlier, would be the headgear. Headgear meaning the eye shield, the face mask, and probably some hair clamps. Hair clamps because right now, if you'll be wearing all of those things, you want it your hair to be on an updo like that, especially if you have long hair. For hair trends, I suggest if you can go with having a bob cut, uh, better think on it hard because since what we will be wearing would be covering our bodies more compared to before, it's going to be hot and the tendency is you want to tie up your hair, and if your hair is alanganin, you won't be able to tie it up as you want to. So pay attention to having your hairs. You mean your hair, it should be low maintenance. Ako, I don't really comb my hair. I just leave it as that, wash and wear. I just finger comb my hair right now. So hair clamps are good. So number four, I've mentioned earlier, you should wear only makeups that are waterproof, sweat proof, smudge proof, and transfer proof. I won't even mention kiss proof because we won't be doing that when we meet our friends, not for the next 6 or 12 months until everything has. We won't be doing any of those contact, much less kissing with or besos that we do with our friends and family, not until we have a concrete solution from our medical groups on how to be able to contain this virus. So until then, we should maintain our makeup simple, sweat proof. If at all, if you can go on without any makeup, that's perfect. But if you're a girl like me who's kikay, you can't live without the house without your brows done or your at least eyes done, then keep it simple and keep it sweat proof, waterproof, transfer proof, and smudge proof. So right now, the main concern is exposure. So my number 6 is covered arms and covered legs, meaning a lot of us who's used to wearing shorts, who's used to wearing sleeveless tops, would opt to have covered sleeves, or at least 3/4 sleeves, or 3/4 pants, or the full pants or leggings, because the name of the game right now is to have our bodies covered, because exposure of the skin, and then if you have nicks or cuts in the skin, that would make you susceptible not just to COVID-19 but to other diseases and viruses. So, what's going to be in my yes trendy list, of course, is the fashionable terno, hair turban, and face masks. Now, these face masks, of course, need to be put, you need to put a filter on it. You can't just go out with just that face mask. You have to put a barrier that's small enough, yung kaya yung small particles would not be able to enter. So that's what you need. And there are a lot of designs coming out from different online stores that you could see, and it's so good. It's so nice to look at. And you know, even in pandemics situations like this, you don't have to feel depressed, because people are trying to come out with different things and solution in order to lift up our spirits. So I guess coming out with this different fashion designs for the turban terno mask is actually a good idea. Next fashion trend that's a must. I believe 5 or 7 years ago, or I think 10 years ago, when there was a SARS outbreak, people were having these small sanitizers snapped or attached to their bags. So I guess that's going to be one of the trends that would be coming in again, or one of the things that would be out in the market again. So everybody should have a small sanitizer or a small alcohol spray in their bags. It's actually not anymore, considering if I don't consider it as a fashion statement, but it's a necessity. Everybody should have a sanitizer in their bags. Our final, or number 10 yes in fashion trends for this new normal would be belt bags and small bags. Why? Because the smaller baggage that you have, and in trying to go out, the better. Because when you have such a big bag and you're covered with all this headgear, these gloves and everything, it's hard for you to actually move around. So my best bet are smaller bags and a belt bag. I mean, you don't go out anymore just to hang out outside. The best hangout is still at home right now. So my take in going out when you carry small bags is that you're not going to go out for such a long time. You're just going to go out to buy something. So these are actually practical fashion things that you, in my opinion, are very good. Now, next, on to the don'ts or the no's in fashion trends for this new normal. Number 1 in my list is actually bangs. Well, simply because you will be perspiring the whole time during this pandemic, so having bangs would actually be a problem and even cause irritation in your forehead. However, if you're like me, who has a very wide forehead, you can do it and make it on look like this, a side swept bangs, and that's still very trendy, and it's less irritating than having a full set bangs that's sticking out like that to your forehead. I will make a vlog on how to get away with wide foreheads, because I'm sure I have a lot of friends who would want to know how women like me or girls like me cope with very wide forehead. My number 2 in the no to this fashion trend is full on heavy makeup. I guess that's self-explanatory, because since you'll be covered up naman with full headgear and all, so I don't see the reason why putting on full makeup. Okay, this is actually an extension of number 2. Putting on dewy makeup. I don't see the reason why you would put on dewy makeup, considering your face will be covered and it's going to be goopy with all that, it's not, I don't need to explain anymore why dewy makeup is not going to be a good deal for any women. So if my yes in my fashion trends said that you will be covered with either 3/4 or full sleeves and pants or leggings, that of course definitely the no would be sleeveless tops and short shorts. Why? Because, well, self-explanatory, you'll be exposing yourself a lot more. Now, my number 5 for the no is open toe footwear. I think that's also self-explanatory. But there are some fashionistas out there who pull it off. Like our Miss Heart Evangelista, she wore sandals and put on socks. And it's still fashionable. So I guess you can get away with open toe shoes for as long as your feet are still covered. If my yes is to small bags or belt bags, my no is definitely big bags. Come on. It's enough that you have a lot of things that your body is already carrying, and then you'll be adding on and putting on much stress pa to your body. So, enough. Let's go for smaller bag. So, another no is long nails. See, my nails, since COVID-19 started, I haven't had my nails long anymore. I always trim it and I always cut it really short. This is the shortest. I used to have longer nails like that, but that was during the time when everything was okay. Plus the fact that, I still don't understand women who want nails this long and pointed. I mean, come on. How do you go number 2 on that and wash your behind with those kinds of nails and then those dirt and bacteria catching up on those free edges? I don't think that's not just fashionably good, but it's also medically and hygienically not okay. So, short nails are so in. Short nails are fashionably in. And why not? If you're struggling to grow your nails right now, I don't think it's necessary, because maintaining short nails, clean nails is the best option for you right now. Now for lip color, I suggest, if you can do away, with having no lip color at all, it's better. But if you are like me, again, the kikay girl in you can use products like this that are so trendy, so handy, so small that you could carry anytime and you could touch up on your lips. Just make sure to put on lip gloss or lip balm afterwards, because those things can actually dry up pretty fast. And my last no is carrying fashionable phone cases. I mean, really, you'll be picking up your phone in public and exposing your phone to a lot of germs, bacteria, or even virus, and carrying it at home. So, people will tend right now not to use their phones in public that much. Meaning, there's no need for very intricate cases, yung may mga glitter, or yung mga tubig na ganyan. There's no need, because right now, as much as possible, you keep your phone in your bag and just open it when you're at home or when you're in your destination. Because honestly, the phone is very, very dangerous when you expose it outside, because when you call someone, immediately it touch bases with your ears and your mouth. So I don't think it's wise to go for fashionable phone cases right now. So there you have it. Those are my fashion predictions in a logical sense that will happen in this new normal. And I expect that to happen for the next 6 to 12 months and even longer, because since this will be the new normal, people will not go out right now without a face mask or an eye shield. Special mention to my friend from PS Crafts for the beautiful and good product of that I have, the eye shield, which I believe I have shown in the previous post, and also my niece from Echo UPH, Pam, for providing us good and quality face mask terno with hair turban. So these are the products that will not go out of style for the next I believe 5 to 10 years. So for more vlogs or interesting topics like this, just tell me on the comments below if what you need to discuss. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And if you want to learn how I did this look, just keep watching on my next vlog.